Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans. This season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Malone is out there with Embiid. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bird in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Is up. And Embiid pulls it down. Mitchell looking it over. Shoots it, and he gets the jumper to drop it.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Mitchell. Jerry West making his last shot. Oh, trying for it. Mitchell kicks to Bird. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot.
Now here's West. Pass to Stoudemire. And here is Mullen. Now Mitchell over Stoudemire. Out to Brunson. Malone is screen on West. Moves back up. Mitchell outside. The 3 ball. Wembanyama with the rebound. Mitchell's gone 1-3 on the night. Outside Mullen. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Buries the long-range jumper.
Why is it lefties like Brunson just make it look so much better when he's firing the rock?
And timeout. Calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Poked away, stolen by Bird. West against Brunson. On the wing, Bird. Embiid with a screen on Mullen. Bird dishes to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And boy, did they get bailed out on that possession. Embiid able to just make something out of nothing.
Wembanyama against Embiid. Stolen by Bird. And here we go. Bird heading to the hoop. target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's West with the drive. And it's blocked by Brunson. And he recovers it.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. There's a reason why they call him the low.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Now here's Brunson, following the miss by Chris Mullin. Malone looking around. To the paint. Here's Mitchell, and Thompson sends it back.
Clay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring. One player sometimes can drag down your offense. He seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Now here's Brunson. 11 points last game. Malone outside. Embiid inside the line. Stoudemire grabs the board.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that. Only do another play.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Deciding to change it up. 36% in this first quarter trying to get their bearings. Here's Hudson. Over Mashburn. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. At the elbow, it's Turner. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Hudson. It's deflected. Here's Mashburn. Floats one. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Outside, Maxey. Driving the lane. And that time, also a missed shot. Gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game.
2 minutes remaining.
Middle kicks to Turner. Pass to Mashburn. And Cousins comes over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It's a jump ball.
Johnson, the pass to Price. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Hudson. 1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. Knocked away.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Johnson finds Price. Takes a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And with Price, you not only get the range, you get the consistency. One of the league's Great showing for him last season. He was around 23 points a game, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Here's Mashburn. And it's Beal in the corner. Lets it go from the wing. Nice jump shot. Good.
Defenses have to know that Bradley Beal is thinking score. This time he does it from the mid-range.
Here's Hudson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Beal the pass to Price. Turner with the screen. To the inside. And stolen by Cousins. Maxey looking it over. Pocket 6. Here's Westfall. Off target with his 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Leading by... Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. We've got West. Stoudemire out there with Mullen. Then it's Thompson. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he's been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Revenues survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that was translated into producing some massive scoring assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Karl Malone's checked in for Hudson. West against Brunson. West outside. Pass to Stoudemire. Back to West. Wembanyama. Nice screen on Brunson. West get hit.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Bird with it. Embiid with a screen on Wembanyama. That gives them the lead. Bird's got 6 points.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's West. Pass to Wembanyama. Stoudemire kicks it to West. The shot is good off the backboard. West has got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the lift West gets on his shot? Leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to protect.
Here's Bird. We saw him with 13 points his last out. Raymond for today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot of freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
And that one misses.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
And he's good on the second. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Benyama outside. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Thompson. There's the 3. And that's collected by Burke. Being about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. West against Brunson. Bird outside. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bird's got 10 points in the game.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult
Timeout.
bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. And so here's the home team, trailing by 5. Stoudemire against Malone. Stoudemire the pass to Wembanyama. And there's the call on Joel Embiid.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. West finds Wembanyama. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Brunson. Pass to Malone. Four on the shot clock. His first shot coming late. There's Embiid. And the call to foul. So a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Amari Stoudemire.
Talk about effort.
Personal
Embiid
foul.
staying with
Second
them.
team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Joel Embiid at the line for one.
three-pointers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Well, 1 of 6 in the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Pass to Thompson. They need this. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Bird's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell sets the screen for Bird. Mitchell with it. Back to Bird. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. In a low 30% mark from the field. And Thompson launches it from deep. Nice feed there, Thompson from Wembanyama.
Is that the shot that gets Klay Thompson going? Most of them do.
Well, some of them believe that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Making substitutions here. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
Here's Maxey. A rebound by Larry Johnson.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And good that time. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the second quarter so far. Cousins with a screen on Price. Here's Maxey. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Johnson. So both teams making some changes here. And an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. On Monday, then on Monday, first trip to the line for him.
Team foul. At the line for the away team, Tyrese Maxey.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And he can't hit the second. Maxey against Price. And they pick up 2. Price has got 5 points so far.
They're playing working to perfection there. If that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Maxey with it. Now Beal defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's noticed now to look at the numbers. Tyrese Maxey coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he's in the game, great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
As fearless and physical as he is, Boogie gets to the line more than just about anyone.
And Cousins drops them both. 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. It's tipped. Johnson for three. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Hudson. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Price. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Hudson. And that one is hammered home.
How many times are we going to hear Zion's passing is underrated? Add this one to the list.
Johnson sets the screen for Price. Inside. And then Johnson at the dunk.
I love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Outside, Maxey fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
For three, Price. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
At the line for the away team, Lou Hudson. 2 shots.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And 39% from the floor at their best. Here's Mashburn. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Beal. That's good, and it's Price with the assist.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Let's it go from 14. And it goes down 2 points. Maxey's got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Left side, Beal. Turner with the screen for Beal. Pass to Turner. Ace D from Cousins. Gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Williamson dishes to Cousins. 1 second left. And off the glass. That one's good. Westfall's got his first 2 points. And so we conclude the first half. Leading by 7. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Well, I think for the home team, starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the home team.
The free throw margins.
And that is it for halftime.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Embiid is out there at the line. It's Bird. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Mitchell. Good at the 2 goal.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The bruising power forward, Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft mid-range.
Now here's West. Shoots over Brunson. West can't hit.
Well, the defense Max was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Mitchell kicks to Bird. Right on with a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. The fourth spot held by Jalen Brunson.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
It's amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
Wembanyama is a specimen going after him there with a purpose.
Brunson against West. Malone a screen on West. He changed shot. Malone a screen on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in. Malone's got his second basket of the night.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
On the wing, Mullen. Defended by Bird. From past the arc. Mullen's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mitchell. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's almost like Mitchell just hangs in the air. What a putback.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
West kicks to Stoudemire. Thompson outside. Mullen passes to Thompson. Here's West. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Brunson. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Again, Mitchell missing.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best game.
The shot's good from Stoudemire.
And it takes strength and a steady hand to absorb contact and complete the play.
Timeout.
Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Now, here is Bird, and that one drops. That's 12 points for Larry Bird.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you gotta push him out of the paint.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Malone. Here's Bird, defended by Mullen. 3-pointers off the mark. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Shot's good from West. So it's the visitors now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Mitchell outside. Embiid, the pass to Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row.
Timeout.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue.
Started.
He wants to talk to his guys. Both teams Johnson outside. Outside, Beal. Down low, Turner. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hudson. He's got 7. Williamson outside. Cousins with a screen for Williamson. Shoots over Johnson. And it's Williamson missing.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't carry those kind of jumpers.
When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively, making reads, understanding those opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries, taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson takes the Beal to the middle. Here's Turner. Tries again, and the layup is good.
That is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Hudson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hudson's got 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Johnson against Williamson. Johnson outside with the step back. Here's Price. Good job in the low post. He's got 7.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Price against Maxey. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Johnson inside. He's covered by Hudson. Pass to Mashburn. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Beal. Shooting 5 as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Bradley Beal, so thick and strong, gets fouled, but still manages to get that shot off.
And that one falls for Beal.
Bradley Beal has been one of the most consistent scorers in the game year after year. He is an offensive machine.
And both free throws good for Beal.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside, Maxey. And it is still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Beal finds Johnson. Price plugging it over for 3. And the 3-ball is good. Price has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort, not burn on that.
And it's Westfall missing. The third quarter comes to a close. Leading by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but Every now and then, this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Johnson on the bench, here's who Teron Lewis going with. Stoudemire out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Mullen. And it's West in at the point guard position. Now here's Embiid. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Beal with the block.
Beal able to get up and get a hand on it.
Here's West. And he gets it to go. Off the back of the rim.
Great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Hudson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Jalen
Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Meanwhile, they're at 45%. Outside, Beal. Stoudemire against Bird. Out to West. From outside the arc. That's all in by Bird. Bird's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell with the bounce pass. And that's good. Larry Bird for 3.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Here's West. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
First team foul. At the line for your home team, Jerry West. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Clay Johnson, who's checked in for Beal. And both free throws good for West. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. West against Brunson. Pass to Bird. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. Timeout called here by Teron Lue. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Coach is not happy with that 3-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Here's West, counting number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
The obsessive quest for perfection. West truly believes every shot he takes is going in. And I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
Embiid, no good. Being at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Mullen. And the rejection by Bird. Pass to Brunson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Back to Mitchell. Embiid with a screen on Thompson. 3 on the clock. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's the Wembanyama. Bird looking it over. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jerry West.
Shooting for the away team, Larry Bird. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bird. Bird hits them both. Here's West. Stoudemire outside. Mullen with the 3. Drills it from outside.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Mitchell outside. Bird gets to Malone. Over Stoudemire. Malone can't hit. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's West. He can't hit that one. Good D by Mitchell. About 43% here in the fourth quarter. Malone has screen on West. Looking to get it going. And it's sent back by West. Three-pointer, Bird. Thompson with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Here's the Wembanyama. Out to Thompson. Offers the 3. They grab their own miss. Stoudemire, and that is good.
How about the persistence on the glass? Stoudemire wanting that rebound more than anyone else.
Brunson the pass to Malone. Bird outside. Off target from three-point range. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The shot's good for Mullen.
I love watching Mullen shoot the ball. A terrific scorer, especially from the mid-range.
Now here's Brunson. Down low. Here's Bird. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. Bird's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Stoudemire the pass to Mullen. And Embiid pulls it down. In 41% for the game. Out left to the wing. Brunson against West. Here's Embiid. Thompson with the rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on
Second
Donovan
team
Mitchell.
foul.
Not someone you want to send to the foul line. Klay Thompson is nearly automatic from there.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson.
There's so many little things that Klay Thompson does for his team that go unnoticed. Trust me, they're not unappreciated.
Spencer Thompson nails both of them.
No, I think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Malone outside. Back to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Speed against Wembanyama. Wide open look for Bird. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bird's got 25 points. To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. That ball. Nice read that time from Jerry West. West has got assist number 5 retired. In the fourth quarter, he's looked sharp. 38%. Pass to Mitchell. After the lead, check in for Clay Thompson.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for your home team. Number 3. Bradley Beal.
1:39 left to play in the final quarter. Just against Brunson. And then here's Mitchell from the arc. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got rebound number 1 now. 1 effort here tonight. Mullen passes the rest. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right line and down.
I mean, that's what I call the prototype. When you talk about defensive and shooting, wrist skills and shoulders, elbow, and perfect alignment.
Now, here's Bird. Over Mullen. Bird can't hit.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. I think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Mullen does his debut. Brunson against Beal. Mitchell outside. Bird right side. Count it!
Remember that. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And Teron Lue calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Your Hits team.
He's checked in for Bradley Beal. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mullen's shot is off. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Brunson scanning the floor. It's stolen by Mullen.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
And you forget that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that three.
Wembanyama against Malone. Wembanyama passes to West. 6 to shoot. Can't get the 3 to fall. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let him just milk those 5 seconds down.
At the line for the away team. Bob Mitchell. Taking 2 shots.
Shot 2. the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 5-point game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
This is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Outside, Mullen. The shot off that time. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they fans
Your support is what makes this possible.
this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Larry Bird.
Oh, say does.
Welcome to the NBA. Already, Coach, some teams have found their rhythm, while some others seem to be way off to start.
Well, Brian, that could be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe you've changed your system from the year before. Maybe you've changed your roster significantly. Maybe you have some guys who didn't come in as ready as they could be due to conditioning or injury. Every situation, every team has a different set of challenges.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Edwards, Smith out there with McDaniels, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. Here's Boosie. Outside Edwards. From 15 feet away. Good.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true three-level scorer.
That's to Garnett. George outside. The 3. No good there. That's just about a minute into this first quarter. George against McDaniels. Edwards, a pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First free throw is good.
Don Boosie at the line for 2.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Gone 1 for 3 so far. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Inside. Boosie passes to O'Neal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Here's Edwards. Paul George pulls down the board.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Pass to Booker. They need this. That one's good, and he's Young with the assist.
Yeah, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to score with considerable range.
Now Smith. Outside Edwards. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Here's the break. Here's Garnett. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
Timeout.
Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Here's Boosie. Pass to Edwards. A wide open shot is on the money. Edwards has gotten his second bucket.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
George with the jam.
And look at George going off on the defense, putting them to shame with the alley-oop jam.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Young. Got a piece of it. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Boosie. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Garnett. Outside Booker. Got a hand on it. Here's Boosie, guarded by Young. George with a steal. Outside Booker. Over Edwards. Here's Garnett. Got a piece of it. George against McDaniels. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Get up and on the court score. It's T-shirt Bonanza and some boys.
Up here. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams.
Well, last year they were all over the glass. Their physicality is what helped define their identity.
Now Wagner. Pass to Brand. Here's Chapuka. Fires from deep. Rebound on Maggette.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
White against Johnson. It's White with a drive. Five to shoot. Here's Maggette. Drops in the 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Johnson against White. Johnson passes to Chapuka. Here's Brand. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, Elton Brand.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. Here's Griffith. Outside White. They set the pick. Pass to Edey. Out left to the wing. Clock at 4. Here's Griffith. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Brand. White against Johnson. Shoots over White. The rebound by Edey.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they wanted taken.
It's picked off. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Here's Tripucka. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A minute 22 left in the first. White against Johnson. White, good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
A minute 4 left to play in the first. Johnson passes to Brand. Pass to Ilgauskas. Wagner for three. The rebound by Maggette. Here's Griffith. Here's to Busher. No points yet. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good.
Corey Maggette. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Johnson. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 13 feet out. He's off on that one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Down low. Here's Edey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Wagner. The three is up. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real...
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. They're up by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
What's simple? Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Devin Booker out there with Trae Young. Then there's George, and it's Gasol in at the 5, roaming the paint. We've got Smith, and it's Maggette in at the 3, small forward. Booker against Edwards. Edwards just pulling his way inside.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact and staying committed to his finish.
Gasol passes to Garnett. Young looking for an opening. Driving in. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Yeah, and despite his size, Young is never intimidated taking it off the dribble.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor.
Shot is blocked. They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And it's Maggette missing. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Gasol. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. There's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, yeah, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Boosie passes to Edwards. And Young with the block. Here's Garnett, covered by Smith. Pass to George. Back to Young. Some solid defense from Edwards.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
McDaniels passes to Boosie. And here's Edwards. Checked by Gasol. Gasol comes with a double team. The kick out to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Smith with a screen on Booker. Fades away. Outside Edwards. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Edwards gone 4 of 8 from the field. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Second, Trae Young.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to George. To the inside. Here's Gasol. No good. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Outside Edwards. No one near him. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Edwards has got 10.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Team foul. Don Boosie. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. George against McDaniels. George's shot is good. Yes, 7.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Here's Boosie, guarded by Young. Smith finds Edwards. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George against McDaniels. Here's Booker. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
Boosie passes to O'Neal. McDaniels with it. Smith with a screen on George. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Gasol. Clock at 6. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered closely. That shot missing. Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Young. To the paint. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles.
We all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable in the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
The visitors with the ball. Back to White. Pass to Griffith. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Understand, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to White. Here's DeBusschere. Hits the trifecta. DeBusschere's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And here's Wagner to the inside. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Fires the 3. The shot by DeBusschere, no good.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Pass to Johnson. 1:21 left in the second quarter. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. It's his first trip to the line. And he drops it first.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
Both good from the line that time.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Griffith. And there's a pick. From the wing. That one goes in. Griffith's got 5 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
White for 3. It's not going to go for him. Gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Johnson passes to Wagner. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Bray. And it puts up a 3. A rebound by Edey. Shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Maggette. Pass to DeBusschere. To the middle. Throw back. Wagner outside. Counted from distance. Wagner's got the second bucket on the night. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
You know what time it is. It's time to go.
You take a look at the visitors. They didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey.
That does it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got Trae Young, also Devin Booker out there. And it's Garnett in at the 4. Stolen! McDaniels out there with Smith. And there's Edwards. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's foul.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
Here's Boosie, picked by Smith. Fires from 14. And a shot by Boosie, no good. Here's Garnett. Stolen by Smith. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Here's Garnett, covered by Smith. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. Good on the second one. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Here's Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
It's George on the wing. Gasol, a screen on McDaniels. George, good. George has got 9 points.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating and screening roles and taking what he sees.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Smith, no good. Shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Garnett, covered by Smith. Garnett, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. For three, Booker. Edwards pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
There's the three. Edwards on target.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Booker with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Booker. He has 6.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Young, the pass to Brand. Edwards against Booker. Inside. Pass to Garnett. There's Brand. Outside Young. Second chance effort. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, there's the alley. Top George. McDaniels covering. Garnett. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And we've got a timeout by Will Hardy. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And there's the screen. Down low. Here's Edey. Blocked! Wagner against White. Wagner, the pass to Tripucka. The rebound by Edey. Shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Lets it fly. White can't hit.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Here's McKinney. Offline with a three. Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Outside White. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. White's got his second bucket on the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Wagner with it. 6 points for him. Outside Johnson. Back to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Chapuka. A rebound by Maggette. Gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third.
2 minutes.
Here's Griffith. It's hauled in by Brand. Brand's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Chapuka. A rebound by Maggette. Maggette's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Wagner, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Chapuka. Back to Johnson. Here's the three. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Griffith. And it's Chapuka with a rebound. Shooting 40% so far in this one. Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's DeBusschere. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
To the inside. And a shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for your home team, Kevin.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Pass to White. To the paint.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner outside. Pass to Chapuka. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second rule.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Knocks it down from distance.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Trae Young out there with Devin Booker. Then there's George, and it's Garnett in at the 4 slot. Back to Young. Fearless Trae Young.
Such creative finishing. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Boosie passes to O'Neal.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the away team, Shaquille O'Neal.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Young. To the middle. Gasol. And then Gasol with the key.
Yeah, when you look at Trae Young's career numbers, he's got one of the highest assist averages ever.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards, a pass to O'Neal. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Booker. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Edwards. McDaniels passes to Boosie. Throws it up high. Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here they come. Young does it himself. All alone at the rim.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Pass to Boosie. Six to shoot. And Gasol with the block. Now Booker. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. There's a screen. Here's Young. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Boosie, guarded by Young. Smith with a screen on Booker. Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. O'Neal with it. Edwards looking it over. The three is up. And that's a miss. 8 for 14 on the night. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Booker. What balance from Booker.
He had no answer defensively inside.
Got just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
And Allie, thanks.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Gasol, a screen on Edwards. Young from long range. O'Neal pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Smith passes to Edwards. From outside, off the mark. He got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Garnett passes to Young. Over Edwards. Young can't hit.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Misses the three. Shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Young with it. Guarded by Smith. That one's good for 2. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that one from mid-range. Young's got a quick release.
Hit by Smith. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away team.
That free throw misses.
Josh Smith taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. So it's the home team now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. against Young. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 12. Young missing again. Gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. Now White. Smith finds McDaniels. Three-pointer. Gasol grabs the board.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
George's shot is off. Shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. White against Young. And he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. George, right side. That one doesn't drop. Shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a three.
Well, Trae Young is a tremendous outside shooter with almost limitless range.
Young's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Edwards. Pass to McGetty. Edwards a screen on Booker. McGetty hits the three-pointer.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Young against White. Gasol a screen on White. Young the pass to Gasol. Oh, and he got a foul on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team, Pau Gasol. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings him with an 8. So he gets them both. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Back to White. Pass to O'Neal. Over to Gasol. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Josh Smith.
Now Young.
Is you cannot break his will. Great mental and emotional toughness.
He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8.
Trae Young.
And both free throws good for Young.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
Pass to McGetty. White with a screen on George. Lets the three fly. He drops it from range. McGetty's got 6 here in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Well, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
O'Neal passes to White. Smith against Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Paul George.
Shooting for the away team. Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Young against White. Left side Young. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by White. Here's Edwards. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Griffin, that's good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
The visiting club takes the win on the road.
That's the end.
Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding...
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. And so welcome basketball fans to a very special... Here we are. Early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Thompson, also DeAndre Jordan out there. Ben Simmons is out there, Kawhi Leonard. And it's Houston, the shooting guard. Al Simmons, following a three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. And Leonard gets it to go.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
Inside, Bryant. And finish. Bryant.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Simmons. 11 points last game. Pass to Jordan. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Griffin against Simmons. Here's Griffin. The kick out to Cunningham. Hayes with the screen for Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it to fall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position. And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. He has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Outside Jordan. Nobody near Leonard. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
To the inside. Thompson passes to Simmons. The screen from Thompson. To the middle. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Playing in the two-man game, Ben Simmons has the vision to put it on time and on target.
Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
Home team.
Timeout. Timeout. Starting.
Make some noise for your dance team.
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
The visitors on defense. Here's Bryant. That one goes. Count it.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His movement skills routinely catches defenders.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Thompson nails both of them. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Hayes. Cunningham outside. Yep, it counts.
And this is the beauty of playing. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. And here's Thompson. There's the triple. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the deep.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Now Simmons, still scoreless. Now Griffin pushing it up and no one back to stop it.
This guy is hard for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now here's Simmons, covered by Hayes. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, this guy has run this play so many times. DeAndre Jordan understands how to read the defense.
Now here's Kobe. Last game with 30 points. Here's Cunningham. And soft on the front of the rim and drops. Gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Jordan kicks to Simmons. Pops it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Cunningham. Outside Bryant. Here's the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
It's deflected. Stolen by Parrish. Cunningham looking it over. And it's Durbin missing. Durbin's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Houston the pass to Simmons. The rebound by Durbin. Cunningham outside. The shot's good. Cunningham's got 6 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And we got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Holiday.
2 minutes remaining.
That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Yeah, Drew Holiday can either receive or initiate contact. He just is so tough.
Murray outside. Williams a screen on top. Murray against Conley. 6 to shoot. Murray outside. Over Conley. Chandler with the rebound. Done 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's Meadow. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Ingram. Goodrich's screen on Brooks. For 3, Ingram. He doesn't hit that one. Gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Outside Holiday. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
It's tipped.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question he got marked on that second.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the away team.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
Well, we all know this guy is a legitimate two-way threat. Drew Holiday gifted as a defender and solid on the offensive end.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jordan. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Tyson Chandler, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your home team.
That's good from Durham.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Durham. Conley with it, still without a basket. Chandler with the screen on Murray. And here's Conley outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Durham out there with Williams. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Ingram. And it's Goodrich in at the 2. Greg, we know about the Eurostep, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin. And you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man. And I tell you, it creates some unacceptable situations.
So with Boozer on the bench, here's a 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Holiday. Thompson is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Conley, and it's Brooks at the 3 spot. Here's Conley. Lays it up off the glass. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the man.
Murray outside. Williams sends a screen from her. Here's the floater. And Williams shoots it in.
Forget about going for a long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G slam pin. Murray against Conley. They double-team Conley. Thompson kicks to Brooks. That's to Conley. Ingram outside. Sinks the 3-pointer. Ingram's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Here's Conley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. On Monday, then on Monday. There's his check in for Jalen Duren. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Ingram against Brooks. Now here's Ingram. Guarded post. Nice D from Brooks.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Thompson passes to Simmons. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Simmons got his first bucket of the night.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's on Kawhi Leonard.
First team foul.
The officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Gervin.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Back to Thompson. Pass to Leonard. Leonard pulling for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cunningham outside. Gervin against Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Gervin against Simmons. And it's Gervin missing.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Hayes with the steal. And passes to Pierce. Now Hayes. Here's Gervin. He by Simmons. And here's Bryant for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. Chandler's checked in for DeAndre Jordan.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. In a mediocre 41% in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hayes, the pass to Bryant. Back to Hayes. Now Parrish. He's guarded by Chandler. 4 on the clock. Here's Bryant. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of some might say Hayes plays the game angry. And there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Thompson with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thompson's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Here's Bryant. He's got 5. Cunningham gets to Bryant. And Kobe throws it down.
How fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Kobe against Leonard. Leonard shooting him up inside.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is waiting for more competitive All-Star games. I've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. EA, thank you. No good from Simmons. Got no 50% of the second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for pitch.
George Gervin, shooting one.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Pass to Nedolicki. Screen by Simmons. Nedolicki, the pass to Leonard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Bryant. Inside. Bryant sinks it.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Leonard, the pass to Nedolicki. Driving inside. And foul on the shot. So no chance at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Goodrich is checked in for Cunningham. Both shots good from a strike. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Gervin surveying the D. Outside Bryant. Clock at 6. This one for 3. What a shooter! What a shooter! Kobe Bryant.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Back to Conley. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Drains it from beyond the arc.
But you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Goodrich passes to Duren. Pass to Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
We have a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
And Kobe drops them both. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Conley against Murray. Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. And here is Goodrich. Outside Williams. Here's Kobe.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 2. And a chance now to send it. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny.
Now let's take a moment. And that is our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Parrish. Cunningham is out there with Bryant. Then there's Hayes, and it's Gervin at the small forward. So it moves around the bench. Here's the foul for Jason Kidd right here. Thompson is out there with Jordan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Simmons. And it's Houston at the 2 spot. It's Cunningham with the drive. And a missed layup.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Houston. Kobe against Leonard. Over Bryant. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Being at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Goes up on the wing. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Simmons finds Leonard. Thompson with it. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And here's the fast break. Parrish with it. Guarded by Simmons. A shot's good from Parrish.
Great find by Kobe. His instincts are off the charts.
It's a close game here in Memphis. Thompson outside. Pass to Leonard. Fires from 18. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 14 points.
This guy's been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Cunningham's shot is off. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Houston. Thompson, a screen on Cunningham. And Thompson snaps it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Ingram, he's checked in for Irving. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Bryant the pass to Parrish. Cunningham outside. He takes it in. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Blocking foul called. Kobe Bryant. Second personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Jordan. Yep, that one goes in there. 6 points for DeAndre Jordan.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Cunningham kicks to Parrish. A shot, no good. Jordan with some nice D. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Cunningham against Leonard. Down low, Parrish. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Leonard from downtown. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Hayes throws it down.
How about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Getting a superb 63% from the field. Outside, Simmons. Outside, Leonard. Five to shoot. Inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Parrish. Here's Kobe. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Houston shot's good.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Ingram outside. Cunningham sets a screen for Ingram. To the middle. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Thompson. Simmons passes to Thompson. And here's Leonard. Covered by Hayes. And it's Leonard missing. Around 44% in this third quarter. Cunningham kicks to Bryant. And here's Ingram from the arc. They get it back. Hayes dishes to Parrish. Here's Cunningham. And he's falling pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
2 shots.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. There's Thompson. He's got 12. Pass to Holiday. Chandler with a screen for Holiday. A three-pointer off the mark. Doing somewhat so far, 4 of 10 on their 2 shots in the second half so far. Murray. Conley grabs the miss. Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets going, there's just not much a defender can do.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I developed more of it as my young players went on, understanding the team better and how to win.
It takes time, but nice to see his development. It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
Goodrich is checked in for Cade Cunningham. And we take a look at Jalen Duren, who seems to get better each and every season.
He averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And it's tied up with that one. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Here's Goodrich. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Murray against Brooks. Here's Nedolicki. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Nedolicki's got 6.
This guy's such a talented distributor. Drew Holiday always makes solid passes.
Pass to Murray. Williams a spin on up. Deep 2 for Murray. Thompson with the rebound. Gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third.
And check out the stats for Murray. Great showing for him this season. Averaged about 22 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. What's crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Durbin's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Duren finds Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. That shot off the mark. Murray's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brooks with no one around. It's good from long range. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Murray, good.
And 2 physical points for Murray. Mixing it up down low.
Now Conley. And he was able to put it up in time. It doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 5. And time for the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. Plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to play.
Now we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and we love that skill. Wow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Goodrich is out there with Murray. Then it's Duren. Then there's Duren. And it's Williams at the 4-man position. With 3, Murray. And it's good assisting in the play was Williams.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there from Murray. How about the high release on that?
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Throws him from the alley-oop slam.
But defensively, you have to contract to take away the over-the-top lob to Chandler.
Murray against Conley. Puts it up from 12. Chandler with the rebound. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Hayes, he's checked in for Durham. He doesn't get the second one.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA. I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive moves. Cross-positional and a big-time asset.
How about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Neto Lillard. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And that one misses. It's Gervin on the wing, guarded by Simmons. Cunningham inside. Simmons is there. Cunningham's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Jordan. Dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Cunningham finds Gervin. Now here's Hayes. To the inside. Here's Parrish. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Jordan, the best in that Olynyk. Another shot. Got a piece of it. Cunningham against Simmons. Offensive rebound. Parrish to Gervin. Hayes with the screen for Bryant. Offline with his three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Lobs it up for Jordan. It's deflected. It's Gervin on the wing. By Simmons. Kobe, the pass to Gervin. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Gervin against Simmons. And Gervin kicks to Hayes. Pass to Kobe. That's the 3-5. Tee that time from Leonard.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Gervin against Simmons. The layup off top.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And they'll get another chance.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Bryant. Olynyk with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Houston the pass to Simmons. Outside Leonard. Jordan on the wing. Outside Simmons. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, has come from inside the paint.
DeJounte Murray, who's checked in for Cade Cunningham. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said, if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. We'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for two.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Simmons against Murray. Simmons with it. To the middle. He's looking for Jordan and finds him.
Well, this is often how DeAndre Jordan gets his points in a set offense, off the roll.
Just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Takes a step back. Bryant attacking. Oh, that's good off the glass. Bryant's got 20 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. A coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Kobe against Leonard. 13 feet away. And Jordan sends it back. Here's Houston. This is for three. From the field, 44% not there. Here's Murray. Tipped away. And stolen by Simmons. Drive left in the fourth. Harris grabs the board. Simmons gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Pass to Durbin. Count it, good. 9 points for James Durbin.
Possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Timeout called by Jason Kidd. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's Thompson off the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Makes it that much more impressive. They're doing it on the road.
He is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
You can get up a few notches higher. Simmons dishes to Jordan. Leonard against Kobe. Durbin with the steal.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Bryant.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe.
And he plays the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Team foul. At the line for the away team.
This free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. It's an 8-point game. What's your take, guys?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Here's Kobe. Launches it. And Simmons with the rebound. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength. Both of these teams, Brett.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple of weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Jason Tatum, Davis out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Worthy in at the small forward position. Halliburton with the ball. Knocked away. Fires for three. Gilmore grabs the miss. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with Willie Green.
We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all three levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
And Allie, thank you for that. Tatum's shot is good.
But this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Pass to Roy. Halliburton for three. Sends it home from three-point lane.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like we're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
Tatum's gone 2 for 3 from the field. James outside, out to the right wing. There's the drive. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
This is something that LeBron James also does well, good at shrugging off the defense, bouncing off of them, and then concentrating on getting the finish.
Pass to Tatum. He squares up and sinks it. Tatum's got 7, and it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Halliburton surveys the floor. Side wing. And it's going to be a 3-second ball.
Ball goes to the away team.
Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Davis. On the wing, Tatum. Gilgrand, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Halliburton, pass to Ewing. 4-3. Halliburton misses. Halliburton's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Davis. It's hauled in by Lucas. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's James. And the layup is good. James has got his second bucket of the game.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Here's Worthy. Davis from long range. That shot, no good. Here's Roy. Checked by Davis. Pass to Ewing. Now here's Halliburton. James inside. James double teamed. Stolen by Davis. Ooh, he took a hard foul in the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot there.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
First trip to the line for 18. And these teams just getting out of the starting blocks on the season.
Funny, BA, because teams whose results last year finished off in places they thought they could have pushed themselves a little further tend to come out with a little bit more focus. And the sooner you can get to being sharp in the early part of the season, the more wins that you pile up. And that kind of confidence can really, really carry you a long way.
James, a screen on Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Reeves outside. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. The 15-footer. It's Ewing with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Reeves, the pass to James. Back to Reeves. Pass to Ewing. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the away team, Dyson Daniels, shooting 1.
Dyson Daniels, when he steps onto the court, he's got a hunger to make an impact, and he's trying to put his team in position to win.
Now here's Thompson. He's closely guarded. It's deflected. That goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 27, Joe Caldwell.
So it's the home team now. 4-point game. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Morant. Gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Caldwell. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Barnes making sure that his teammates stay involved.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Now here's Reeves. He's scoreless. And a missed layup.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Nance, the pass to Caldwell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay in lockdown throughout the game.
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Here's Caldwell. He's covered by Reeves. Caldwell passes to Morant. And he's going for the lob!
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
offense disorganized, defense pays. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Heinrich. Fires the three. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that, though. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Inside. Tipped. Now Reeves. The bank shot. No good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And count the basket. He was fouled. He's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line tonight. 23 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here's Morant. No points so far. Just 3 on the clock. Misses at the rim. That's it for the first quarter. They're up by 4. And we'll be back with you shortly. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got James, and it's Halliburton in at the 1. Got it.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone that's splitting a double, which he sees a lot of, so once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
They've got Ja Morant. He's out there with Davis. And it's Noah in at the center position. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Martin in at the 5. Oh, what a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Barnes with a great lift off the floor. What a play.
Shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Ja Morant is out there with Davis. Then there's Barnes. And it's Worthy in at the 3. A small forward. Martin finds James. James from distance. Easy work.
They're leaving him all alone. Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
We've got LeBron James. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. There's Davis with the 3. It's rebounded by Howard. Davis out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Barnes. And it's Noah in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Halliburton outside. Now, here is James. Tightly guarded. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Heinrich. Offensive board. Focus. And it's flushed down. That's James.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Martin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams.
Both teams were very aggressive defensively, and that led to a lot of steals and a lot of runouts.
We've got Jason Tatum, Bryson Daniels out there with Davis. And it's Worthy in at small forward. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better. The officials were right on top of that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for the away team.
First one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second, so he makes them both. Got 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Lucas. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East win total to over 200 points. And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Worthy. Halliburton against Davis. On the take. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Roy. Checked by Davis. Here's Ewing. James with the ball. Rebounded by Daniels.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Gilmore. Here's an 8-footer. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Lucas. Pounded by Tatum. James outside. Clock at 6. Davis with a rebound. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Daniels. Pass to Gilmore. There's Tatum with the 3. JT for 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Lucas. For 3, James. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
The response from the King still has that competitive fire.
Here's Worthy. Checked by James. Worthy passes to Davis. It's hauled in by Lucas.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Halliburton on the wing. He's off on the layup. Got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. There's Tatum with the 3. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Roy. Here's Ewing. Shoots from 12. The shot by James, no good. Shooting 59% on this one, a good average. Halliburton with the steal. And here they come. And who else? LeBron with the finish.
If you get a little bit careless around Halliburton, he's very long and very reactive. Good steals like that.
And they got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Last go around, they lost the regular season series to this team, but beat them in the playoffs.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Caldwell. 6 points for him. Outside Morant from 13. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
Oh, stolen by Nance. There's Tatum with the 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Lucas passes to Heinrich. Here's Here's Lucas. He's guarded by Nance. Takes a 13-footer. Lucas can't get it to go. Gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Caldwell. Ooh, Kessler with the block. Here's Heinrich. And he banks in the layup. Heinrich's got 8.
He wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
Now Morant. Pass to Caldwell. Nance outside. 5 to shoot. Outside Morant. Oh, deflected. And they're running. Heinrich passes to Reeves. Here's Heinrich. Give him 8. 6 to shoot. Outside Reeves.
Yeah, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Morant, no good. Got 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Thompson passes to Reeves. Pass to Heinrich. Over Morant. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't they, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the home team, like most teams right now, they're optimistic.
And that is going to do it.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got LeBron James, and it's Lucas in at the power forward position. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Tatum from long range. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Oh, the ball handling of Tatum. That's what separates him from other star wings.
Now here's Halliburton. Not a lot of room. Three-pointer. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis with it. Outside Tatum. They set a pick to the inside. Rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, elevating his playmaking skills over time, Tatum is a winner who enjoys setting up his teammates.
Halliburton outside. Here's Roy, checked by Davis. Halliburton, pass to Lucas. Here's Ewing, right wing. Here's Roy. Sinks that one from the post.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside Davis. Back to Tatum. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in and played his best on the offensive end.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And so Tatum nails both of them. Shooting about 47%. A nice number. Pass to Roy. Here's Ewing. 6. Here's Roy. Checked by Davis. This one for 3. Roy can't get it to go. Shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Pass to Worthy. Down low. Daniels passes to Noah. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And we get that timeout call by Willie Green. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Scotty Barnes checked in for Tatum. Here's Ewing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Davis, the pass to Barnes. Here's Worthy. No made baskets yet. To the inside. On the wing, Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Halliburton outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. That's the 3 ball to go.
Steady from behind the 3-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
Davis against Halliburton. To the paint. He throws him down. What a terrific lead pass.
And after putting it down, he angles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Halliburton. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he lobs it up to the rim. Intercepted. To the middle. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
Now that looked easy. 2 of the easier points for LeBron James in this ball game.
Outside Barnes. Inside. Here's Noah. Pass to Worthy. Davis from long range. It's Ewing with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
James passes to Murphy. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort arriving big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Noah passes to Moran. Here's Noah. Here's Caldwell. He's covered by Reeves. Pass to Nance. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caldwell. He has 6. The long-distance 3 is buried. Caldwell's got 9.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you can hope for.
Miner passes to Reeves. To the inside. Here's Martin. And there it is for him. Martin's got 4 points this quarter. Got 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Noah passes to Caldwell. They set the pick. Going inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
He powers right through the defense that time. Focused on still scoring.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. No free throw, no good. Got 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. To the middle. Passes to Kessler. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Noah passes to Moran. Here's Caldwell. To the paint. Slammed it home, and the foul! A chance at another point at the line. That one on Kessler.
That's a great sign seeing Noah get up to the rim.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. Shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Heinrich. Martin against Barnes. Martin, the pass to Thompson. Down low. And the slam shot by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Outside Barnes. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Heinrich passes to Thompson. Shoots over Nance. It's tipped. Pass to Caldwell. And here's Barnes. Launches a 3. And it's blocked by Kessler. What's the move on? Caldwell grabs a miss. Shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. The layup falls. Caldwell's got 5 points now this quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Martin. On the wing, Thompson. From behind the arc. Noah grabs the board. Here's Caldwell. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 11. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scores now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Dyson Daniels, and it's Gilmore in at center. And it's Tatum missing. Shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Pass to Lucas. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Gilmore. To the wing, right side. 4 on the clock. Here's Worthy. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Heinrich. Grabs a miss.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Daniels, that was true.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Heinrich passes to Ewing. Here's Roy. Pass to James. The steal. To the paint. Here's Worthy. Boom! He jammed it straight down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
To the wing on the left. To end the run. And the layup is up and in.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left it too open on that play.
Pass to Gilmore. Here's Daniels. Tatum from long range. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Heinrich. Here's James. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Worthy passes to Gilmore. Here's Worthy. Pass to Tatum. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Tatum's got 19 points.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Here's Heinrich. And here's James. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum pulls it in.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Well, that's the kind of energy that we want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Shooting for the away
Get the first one. Their lead could be even bigger right now. Their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
And the second free throw is good. So it's the home team now, trailing by 19. And there's the lob.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Outside Tatum. Over to the wing. Here's Worthy. Check by James. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Roy. Pass to Ewing. High arm shot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Patrick Ewing taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
James outside. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he really got after it tonight. I mean, they asked him to provide a big chunk of the offense, and wow, he responded. The defense had no idea how to contain him.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Worthy passes to Gilmore. Now Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Tatum. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to James. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Right side, Tatum. Here's Gilmore.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by LeBron. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lucas, hounded by Tatum. Here's Roy to the middle. Here's Ewing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Patrick Ewing.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. There's 1:34 left in the final quarter. Now here's Moran. Here's Caldwell. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
Brendan, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Asar and Amin Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Asar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
No good on that one.
Now, first and foremost, it's the athletic ability and that raw talent. It's there for Asar Thompson. He's just got to keep developing and refining all the little micro skills.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And the bucket is good. And here's Moran. Pass to Daniels. Moran with a screen on Reeves. Here's Daniels. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Home team, Austin Reeves, shooting 1.
That one falls for Reeves. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Barnes. Pass to Caldwell. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. So it's the home team now. 15-point game. victory for the road team in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, I like it.
Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jason Tatum.